Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're with the Burbs in their very plain and simple suburban home. So not everything needs to be complicated, right? We're going to see if their lives is as plain and simple as their home. Let's check. So they're very happy to be out of the city, and it's a Monday morning. Lucy can maybe interact with him quickly or use the bathroom, and then she'll have to go to school. We'll let John hire some services just to make sure the garden and the house is clean and neat. Now, as you can see, they don't have a whole lot of money, but I was able to create them a comfortable home. If you haven't seen the speed build, it's very fast. You can take a look at that video. And yeah, it's a very plain home, but it looks like the layout should be easy enough to play, and maybe this will be an uncomplicated family. After the Pleasance and Kaylin situation, I think we need an uncomplicated family. Alright, so I just want to add something quickly. I have some hacked objects. If you've seen me play before, you know. They're always handy to have, and they kind of help you. If you want to give degrees to your Sims, ones that didn't get to go to university because they're adult pre-mades. These are handy if you want to change the day, the season. It's just all handy little things that you can use. So we're going to give Jennifer an economics major. I feel like that is something she would have gone to university for, and it can just give her a good start. She wants to be in the law career, and that's fine. We're going to get her in that direction, but let's say she studied something that had to do with economics as well. She looks like someone who would be in the financial direction, maybe into forensic financial direction and law. You know, that could be interesting. So, okay. There we go. She's sorted. John's type of personality, I always see him as someone who would probably be in the education career. He could have gardening as a hobby for sure. I either usually make him open a garden shop, but I already have a sim in mind for that in downtown, or I send him off in the education direction. So I think I might just do the same thing again this time. It really suits him. And yeah, Jennifer has some good ones, so we're just gonna lock that in. She can actually go to work immediately, so I'm going to send her. I mean, it would help them financially. Plus, John wants a baby, so that means she would be going on maternity leave pretty soon. And yeah, it's better if she goes to work today. So John wants to graduate 3 kids from college as a lifetime want. And I have to say, I think that is really good. That suits him very well. That would make sense for someone in the education direction to have that type of a wish. So, and if I look at the rest of his ones, he really looks like a secondary knowledge sum. So I'm going to go for that. I know some simmers portray him as someone who just wants to stay at home and who doesn't have much ambition or something like that. But I feel like not every family sim needs to be without any ambition. I mean, you could be balanced. You can have career wants as well as aspirations for your family. So I view him in that way. We will need to get a nanny, just so that Lucy doesn't return to an empty home. It's kind of late for him to go to work. I'm not sure if I should send him walking or if he could maybe just spend the day at home. He could work on skills, he could greet the welcome wagon, those type of things as well. And then he would be the one obviously going to work when Jennifer would be on maternity leave. You know, I usually do extend their family. I also see it as, okay, she's got career wants, but her family is still important to her. She still loves her child, her husband, you know. Yeah, he's actually a playful sim, so I mean, I guess you could go in the pleasure direction for him as well. But he strikes me as a sim who knows when to be serious and when to have a good time. You know, he could be playful with his family. That doesn't mean he has to be a complete pleasure seeker. And as far as Jennifer is concerned, she's actually pretty nice. She's outgoing. There's a lot of different directions that you could send her in. But I'm going to say that, you know, she does want her family to be successful. And her daughter and her happiness is important to her as well. So, yeah. Let's see. I feel like John and her can have that in common. That they're both have some family orientation. Alright. So let's see, what can we do? John, I think John can skill a little bit, especially since he wants to earn some skills. I really like the way that Lucy's room turned out. I'm trying to not give every little girl a completely pink room. You know, it's kind of the easy default thing to do, but I like the way that hers turned out. I think it's very, you know, it's still girly, but it has some different touches. So. Okay, so we're busy with our cooking skill over here. We don't want John to burn down the house whenever he tries to make food. He will also need cooking skills later on in the education career, so he's an elementary school teacher now. Obviously the degree gave him a nice push. He also needs a logic skill and 3 cleaning. So we could really use this day to work on his skills if possible. And that would help. Okay, the welcome wagon has arrived. So let's just quickly see. Okay, Brandy, Nina, and Dina. Well, everyone that's pregnant has come to greet. Imagine opening the door and you have 2 very visible pregnant women and 1 less visible pregnant woman coming to greet you. My goodness. That would be insane. Alright. Interestingly enough, if I look at his attraction over here towards Brandy, who I know a lot of players pair him with, it's the same as what he has with Jennifer. Now I do have a mod where the secondary aspiration also has the influence, along with turn-ons, turn-offs. You know, there's a few things that go along, and obviously the fact that I made Jennifer a secondary family does count in their favor. But yeah, I don't particularly see him with Brandy more than I see him with his own wife, honestly. So I'm not going to go that route unless something happens that's out of my control, of course. But that's not my intent. Okay, if we can get through the branches. John's going to have something nice to eat. Okay. We'll let him put away the leftovers, then that way when Jennifer comes home and Lucy comes home, they can also enjoy something nice to eat. And he can also clean up a bit afterwards. Oh, Angela is here. Why is our package in the middle of the road? Mr. Humble, seriously? Isn't that a bit extreme? Oh, the bus is gonna flatten it for us before we can pick it up. Oh dear. Oh, that's gonna be hilarious. Should we send Lucy on? Okay, Lucy, you can open what's left of it. Whatever's left of it in the road. Oh, Angela is leaving. She's not interested in waiting for us. Imagine that. You're just a bit slow and your family leaves. They don't bother waiting for you even though they see you outside. Okay, so let's see if Lucy and Angela can actually have a chat with each other now that she's not with Lilith and feeling like, I don't know, the aggression boiling over all the time. Maybe she can actually have a chat with Lucy and they can actually become friends. Because that would be kind of nice if the cousins get along. Okay, so it seems like they would be friends. So I'm just going to edit that a little bit and say goodbye to Angela. So, alright. At least two of the cousins get along. We'll see what we can do with Lilith. She's greeting her mom. Very happy to see her mom. Generally, I think that the Burbs really have the potential of being one of those wholesome families that you can play. And I mean, of course, you can wreak complete havoc with them as well, but I really feel like they have the potential to be a very nice, wholesome family. Oh, Mortimer is taking his dog for a walk. That's nice. Alright, so she can watch TV with her dad for a little bit, and Jennifer can greet Mortimer. I feel like she would know him. Okay. Alright, we'll just move her homework over a little bit. It doesn't have to be in the street. And we can take care of that in a bit. Okay, so as a family, they're watching TV together, having a chat. She's talking about traveling. Maybe Lucy has plans to go on some vacation. Maybe she's discussing with her parents that she'd like to go somewhere. And John is coming to find out how Jennifer's day's been. And, oh, okay, well, alright, John, you clean up the plate. I had other plans, but alright. Anyway, and Jennifer is saying, yeah, well, it could be nice to take a flight to our destination, or we could go by boat. And Lucy's quite excited about getting on an airplane, but she's kind of comparing it with going on a ship, a cruise ship. And let's try again. Okay, so John is like, honey, how's your day been? You know, he's kind of changing the subject. And it's very sweet. They're sharing kind of just a special moment over there. He's saying that he missed her. He didn't need to be at school yet at his new job. He's only starting tomorrow, but, you know, he really missed her. Being alone in their new home. Wasn't there. He had to go to work. And of course, she enjoys hearing that he missed her. So, very nice. And he blows her a kiss. And she's thinking to herself how lucky she is to just still have this spark with her husband after some years of marriage, you know? And I see now they've decided to go do something else. So I will just quickly set up their ACR because I haven't done that for this lot. So I'll quickly organize that. So they're also saying to Lucy, Lucy, we're kind of tired. We just want to lie down a little bit. You know, will you be okay? We can do homework a little bit later. You can take a break. And Lucy's like, sure. And they're telling her just not to be noisy so that they could sleep a little bit if they wanted to. And Lucy's like, sure. I'll be nice and quiet. Rest well. We'll make it a little rose bush and just garden for them. And just be one more nice plant in the garden. Okay. And we'll just kind of put some swale. That looks a little bit more like it matches the rest of the garden. Okay. And okay, so Lucy can go to the bathroom. And she can answer. Well, maybe she can answer the phone first. Oh. She just went to sleep. She's been at work. She's kind of tired. Sorry, Uncle Daniel. I'll tell her to phone you back. Okay, so those two are, what are they doing? Yeah, they're growing the family, or attempting it at least. Yeah, it doesn't look like it happened though. Oh. Oh well, you know, sometimes it doesn't happen immediately. Okay, so John can go to the bathroom and he can get out the soup that he made. Some nice leftovers for everyone to enjoy. Lucy is playing a bit. But before her mood gets too low, I think she should actually ask her mom for some homework help. Because obviously we haven't played with her yet, so now she's walking around outside the door, up and down in the room, waiting for her mom to come out of the bathroom. Let's let her ask her mom quickly. Alright. And John can clear up a little bit. It is a book he used lie on the floor, so. Okay, great. So we fulfilled this for Lucy. We can let her chat with some of the kids online a little bit. Well, a lot of them sound like townies, but we can let her do that, then she can sleep a little bit, take a bubble bath. So we'll just line that up for her. I hate it when you're trying to click on the fridge and it can't. Okay, not the end of the world. Okay, so we'll let John and Jen try again because I would like them to have at least 1 or 2 more kids. I think that would be nice. It kind of suits. Obviously, John needs at least 2 more if he wants a shot at fulfilling his lifetime want anyways. We'll see what happens. Okay, we'll move over to Lucy and give them some privacy. She can have some leftovers. Let's see who she's meeting. Okay, she's met Marcus is obviously a townie and Sean's as well, but Alexander and then Alexis. Alexis is Alexander's female version from Fairplay. So it's a nice, I mean, she's kind of meeting people that are very similar. And then there's another townie. Let's see who else she's meeting. Okay, so there you go. Jennifer is in fact expecting. Great. And sometimes I play with the sound off, so when I listen back to it afterwards, I'm like, oh, there was a pregnancy jingle, I missed it. That's what actually happened over here. So I didn't realize that she was pregnant until I saw the notification, which is of course from a mod that I have where your female Sims also have the experience that you have in real life every month. Alright, so it's just past midnight. We have a wolf destroying our garden. Lovely. Okay, so Lucy's having some of her dad's nice soup, but it's like 3 something in the morning. But okay, we'll let her eat something. She's hungry now. She didn't have her dinner, so kind of to be expected, I guess. She can clean up behind herself, freshen up a bit. And then she's in a pretty good mood. So we can let her, perhaps, we can say she was just up early. She went to sleep a bit early. And she can play with her blocks. Enjoy herself a little bit. Alright, so John's carpool is already on its way. I have to just check his mood. Yeah, he needs to get up. So we'll let him quickly use the bathroom and take a shower. If there's time, he can have some juice, otherwise that might not happen. And Jennifer, use the other bathroom. She can perhaps have a little bit of a bigger meal than just juice. Oh, I'm forever in the trees. Oh, this is a nice dog. Wow. I would really like this dog. Let's let Lucy quickly greet the dog. Now she's become kind of tired. Okay, John needs to go to work. He's not gonna have that juice. That's okay. We'll say he'll eat or drink something on the go. Okay, Peter. Super, her or him. I guess it's a her. I know there's a name that sounds like it could be female. Let's move this dog in. I know it's a spur of the moment thing. I haven't checked the personality or anything. But this looks like a really nice dog. A doofus. Well, okay. So, a cowardly pig pen. Okay, so we just moved in a dog that's gonna be, yeah, a nightmare. Alright, you know what? I'm sure the dog will just have character. Of course, now we need to quickly make sure the dog has food and everything. So this can be Lucy's dog that drives the neighborhood nuts. Let's start off with some bedding. Yeah, something like that. And obviously the dog will need some food. And a kit. And a bone. Where's a good place? Maybe they're in the corner, yeah. Alright. So we'll let Jennifer quickly fill the bowl. So the dog will have food. I hope this dog doesn't mess up this entire house while everyone's gone. I don't know if Lucy really has enough time to get up her sleep. Oh, Nanny, please. I have to block the entire way. Okay, so little Poochie is gonna immediately create chaos. Okay, Jennifer, I'm sorry. This is becoming your problem now. Can you please come and scold the dog? At least you're in a good mood. Oh, she's in her underwear. Yeah. Luckily the dog came inside. Imagine going out in the rain in your underwear to scold the dog. Like, can you please not eat up our plants? Oh. Oh. There you go, Jennifer. The signs are starting. She's running, but she has Does she have a smile on her face? She's like, I'm so nauseous, that must mean I'm pregnant. Yeah, she's literally smiling about it. Well, okay. I mean, it is kind of a bittersweet situation when you have horrible morning sickness, but you do want a baby. Not that she actually has the want, it's more John that has it, but still. Her being a family sim, I think. Not a secondary family. She would still be happy. Alright, we can give some love, otherwise it's gonna be a very negative relationship between her and the dog. Okay, Jennifer's carpool is actually here as well. So now this dog is going to be left to its own devices. Because the nanny is not going to stay. She's going to come back, I think, just before Lucy returns. I don't think she stays at your house while the kids are all in school. Oh, now we didn't fill up the dog bowl. And I cannot do it with a nanny. Ah, sugar. Isn't there some cheat that you can use to fill up the bowls? Because I really don't want to leave the dog without food. Isn't there, like, if you have testing cheats enabled, something like fill up all the... I remember seeing something like that. Maybe it was in one of the hacked objects. Uh-oh. No, I don't see anything like that. Okay, this is a problem. Okay, lovely, but that's not what I need. What can I do? You know what? If I could make another sim selectable, even someone that doesn't live in this house, wouldn't that be someone who could fill the pet bowl for me? No. I'm just trying to see if there's not, like, if I click on the sim, but it also doesn't look like. Thought maybe I'm just not seeing it. No. I'll wonder if I can't make some other sims selectable. Let's try. Luckily, Dusty is passing by. Dustin's female version. Yeah, she can actually do it for me. Okay, come. Please, Dusty. We have no clue who you are, but we're literally letting you in the house. Just fill the dog bowl for us, please. We know you're supposed to be in school too. Just please fill the dog bowl. Okay. This is a bit cheaty, but she could be like a dog sitter. Maybe she's a dog sitter that advertises somewhere. Now that they got this new dog, they were asking her to just come over and kind of dog sit for them. But that would be in her school time, so I don't really know what explanation we would give for this. It doesn't really, there is no explanation. We'll pay you for your services. You can eat some leftovers. I'm being a bit cheaty now. I'm letting her praise the dog, scold the dog. Yeah. Shh, don't tell anyone I did. I don't usually try and cheat, but It's kind of irresistible. I have the opportunity. Okay. We'll be nice now. We'll make her unselectable because technically she needs to go to school. So I can clear her off, and then that way, you know, I'm not really cheating. I used her a little, but okay. He's chewing his bone, or she's chewing her bone. I don't know. That's good at least. It's actually really cute if you look at the animations of this. With that wagging little tail. Chewing the bone. It's cute. I really like that. I'm a dog person, I have to say. Actually, I like all animals. But I'm allergic to cats, so that kind of limits my scope. But I really love animals in general, so. Okay, so the maid is here. We have bills. I'll just direct her to eat because I think, you know, she would. Yeah, it's a pig pen. Look. Eating and everything is everywhere. That's when you have a sloppy dog. Oh, it's cute. Can we do something with a maid? We can howl at the maid. No one is home, we'll play with the dog. This dog is just so endearing that even the maid contributes. Ooh, we can relax on the bed. No one will know. Okay, so Jennifer has a chance card. Yeah, ooh, this is a dangerous one. So, what would Jennifer choose? Would she put her through or keep her on the line? I think she would try and be creative and keep her on the line. Ah, okay, so it works out well. That's great. Nice. Promotion. That's great. Because I think the pregnancy is going to put her on maternity leave pretty soon. So, alright. Cool. Oh, Jennifer is back. Okay, with her promotion in tow. Super. And she's very proud of herself. Okay, so it's actually going well for Jennifer. With her job and with her family. She's settling in well into Pleasantview. This is a bit unfair. We made him get on the bed and now we're scolding. Well, we'll let her give love after. Okay, so the dog can go and relax a bit on the bed. And we'll just take care of Jennifer's needs for a bit. Ah, the soup went bad, unfortunately. Okay. It's alright. She can, maybe serve. Let's go with meat dumplings. So that way, when everyone returns, there's dinner. Okay, a chance card. Well, she could just be advised to ask other kids if she can join in. I mean, Lucy seems social enough to be able to do that. So we're just gonna choose them. Okay, so John and Lucy's back at the same time. We can let him greet this townie from Fairplay. And okay, Lucy's grades are going up, but obviously it's not like she got an A plus or anything yet. So the dog is trying, I don't know what the dog is trying to do. But okay, we'll just interact with the Tanya a bit more and then say goodbye. It's a potential future friend. Alright, Lucy's really tired, but I think she could just chat with some friends online a little bit. Just 3 of them or so. And then she could go and take a nap. Jennifer is going to eat now. Oh no, look what the dog is doing. Okay, at least the family's here, so we can scold the dog for rolling in falls and throwing over the trash bin. But it's a pigpen dog, so we shouldn't be too surprised. But okay, John wouldn't fold without giving some love afterwards. We'll just have to clean it up quickly because we don't want the roaches to infest the place. Okay, so Jennifer can just clean up, put away some leftovers. That way Lucy can eat something later. And I think then she should probably go take a bit of a nap, have a lie down after work. This dog is gonna be a constant battle to get some manners into. Neighbors are passing by giving a giggle at John's dog that can't behave. Okay, he's just... Okay, she's not running away. She's... Okay. So John can just greet this townie as well. Yeah, like you see with all the other ones, the names are now generated strangely. Ah, good. We can actually praise the dog. The dog went outside. That's great. We can also greet This is supposed to be the Caliendo from, so it's like the Caliente sisters, but now the Caliendo brothers from Fairplay. And just get this dog. I mean, it's not that complicated. Just praise the dog. The space isn't that limited. His name is wrong as well. No. We'll fix that later. Okay. And then let's just say goodbye to everyone else, because John would also like to relax a little bit after work, I'm sure. Okay, the dog's actually going to chew her butt, so John can eat, he can pay the bills. Ah, Lucy grows up in 2 days. Nice. And she's a teenager. So we will actually get to see that this round, I think. Or, yeah, we might. Because usually when they get a notification that they'll grow up in 1 day, I let them age up. So okay, we'll let the dog eat. Oh, the computer broke. He doesn't have any mechanical skills. I don't know that he will be successful. Let's praise the dog for eating cat food. I mean, he can have a try. I don't know if he's coming in and Lizzie's like, oh, Dad, are you going to repair my computer? He's like, yeah, I will take a look at it, honey. I'm not sure if I can, but we'll see if we can fix it. Doesn't seem like. Come on, John, you don't give up that easily, do you? Oh, surely he does. Okay, I think that's a job for the repairman. So we'll just let him find the repairman instead. And okay, Jennifer can praise the dog for not being on their beds. Okay, so the repairman can come the next day and fix the computer for Lucy. Alright, the dog can go to sleep after that. And we'll lock in a few things for Jennifer here. Let her have a snack, a little bit of juice, and she can use the bathroom as well. I think John does need to go to sleep. He seems really tired, or relatively tired at least. Lucy's in a good mood, so she can do her homework now. I'll unlock this because they did get a dog, so for some reason that doesn't always register. I think you have to either go buy one or something like that in order to have that actually register for them. Oh, Jennifer needs quite a few skills, so I think she can build some of her skills. Six more minutes left on this video. What on? 6 minutes, then it's done. Alright, so she can join her mom. They can play together a little bit. I think that's nice. Although I see minus all the time. But her mom was telling her that she's having a baby, I see. And maybe Lucy is kind of like, oh, well, I have to share the toys. Because I see she's talking about toys and there's some minuses. Okay, now it's positive. So maybe she just had to get used to the idea of becoming a big sister. Yeah, there we go. Jennifer's maternity leave is starting officially. She's got a big smile on her face, so obviously this is very nice for her. Obviously something she wanted as well. Alright, we'll let Lucy also have some juice. And then she can clean up and she can play with her blocks a little. No, Jen, let's let you have a shower. And you can have some juice again because you're not terribly hungry. Just a little. When John wakes up, he can use the bathroom. And okay, so I'm going to send Jennifer back to bed. It is 1 at night, so I kind of feel like she would be in bed. John can praise the dog for not chewing their furniture. I think it's a noble thing. John also needs some skills, so we can work on this for him. But Lucy needs to go back to bed now. It's not the time of the night for a child to be up. And the dog can relax a bit more with her bone. I see she's eating first. Or, okay, we can let her just relax. Okay, so John got a logic skill. Let's see what else he needs. He needs plenty of cleaning, so we can do that. Okay, we're speeding through this bit because Okay, we can praise the dog quickly. Alright, there's no option to bath the dog in this bathtub because it's something that was pre-pets. So I'm going to pretend that he bathed the dog because there is no way for me to do that unless I redo their bathroom, which I'm not going to do. So, okay. You can put away the book. I was hoping the dog would go outside. I think that is going to happen. So we'll just let John kind of trail the dog because, yeah, then we can praise her for using the outdoors. Yeah, cool. Alright, we're getting there. This will be a nice dog in the end. Okay, John can freshen up a bit. We'll send the dog to eat a bit more. It's very handy to have the mod where you can control the pets partially. So, because sometimes they do silly things and they have needs to fulfill, so I really prefer that mod. I don't think I would want to play pets without it. Alright, so I'm going to quickly give them their color traits and also other traits because we've reached Wednesday morning and this is the place where we will stop for this round. So I'm going to say, just quickly see hobby wise and stuff like that. Who likes what? John likes nature. Okay, that's very fitting. And let's just look at his personality quickly. You can say he likes brown, he dislikes pink. And then personality wise, playful. It's a family sim, so we'll keep that in account, obviously. Nice and good. You can say he's a good kisser, has a good sense of humor. And nature sim, I usually make them a bit brainy, and he obviously likes plants. So yeah, we can go with those. Oh, Great Kisser will sell. Okay, you know what? Let's change Great Kisser for Animal Lover. I think that's probably more good scene. Alright, let's save. Let's quickly Jennifer. Music and dance. Interesting. I think we should make it sports because, you know, her bio mentions sports. So I'm going to change that. Okay. She's kind of outgoing. She is active. She's serious. Okay. So let's see. We'll make her a bookworm. We make her active. Ambitious, I would say, is definitely a trait she would have. Let's see. She should be charismatic. Feel like this is her strength. We can say she's a computer genius and very clever. 2, 4, 6. Her secondary is family, so I'm going to give her family oriented. Her family is important to her. We can say she's a bit of a workaholic. So she's one of those people that can bring work home, need to work extra, make sure her performance is good. That kind of lines up with her doing skilling outside of work and things like that. So, okay. Her color traits. Let's see. I think Jennifer does like brown. She likes more like natural type colors. And what wouldn't she like? Let's say orange. She's one of those people that she's like, you know what? Orange just doesn't suit me if I have to wear it clothing wise, so it's just not my color. Okay, and yeah, Lucy has some good ones. Let's just lock these in for her. Let's see, what's Lucy's one true hobby? Pullman literature, okay. Yeah, I'm just checking her bio to see if it says anything there, but it doesn't really, so it doesn't matter. She's playful, she's nice. She's a bit on the lazy side. We'll say she likes yellow, because I'm going with that for her. And let's say she's not fond of black. Kids usually try not to go for black, I'm sure. Okay, and then we'll just solve it. So if she's a film and literature person, then books will be interesting to her. She's also, it says childish. I usually give it like playful, if they're playful, I usually say they're childish. Okay, let's see. Yeah, she's a bit lazy. She's definitely not active like her mom. I'm going to make her a family sim. I usually do. So I'm going to give her that kind of friendly, excitable, family-oriented, happy. She's one of those people, and she loves animals as well, all animals. Okay, there we go. So she's got all her traits. I think that suits her very well. And let's see, I usually give them their cell phones and electronics, just because cell phones can today do all of these things that these separate electronics are supposed to do. So I'm just going to give that to them as well. Sometimes I forget, but I try to give that to the Sims as well. Okay. For Lucy, I can only give the handheld game, but that's fine. She can have something like that. Okay, so guys, this is the end of the Burbs for round 1. I hope you enjoyed it. We got a cute little dog as a new addition. Jennifer's expecting a baby. So I think it's going to be fun to see what happens with them next round. And yeah, as always, happy simming and be blessed. And enjoy whatever time you have with the game. And happy CC shopping. If any of you are like me, then that's something that I'm sure you do. So enjoy. Goodbye.